Cyclone Foni hits Odisha, villages submerged, power supply snapped, trees uprooted, over 10 lakh people evacuated, advancing towards West Bengal. Puri and neighbouring areas experiencing wind with a speed of 175 km per hour may go up to 200 km per hour. The Army and Air Force units in Odisha, Andhra Pradesh and West Bengal on high alert. Extensive safety measures taken by the government with zero casualty target. Home Ministry and Railways release helpline numbers and the latest information. Two dreaded terrorists killed in a fierce encounter with security forces in Shopian in Jammu and Kashmir. The search and combing operation continues. And in the IPL, Mumbai Indians becomes the third team to enter the playoffs in a thrilling encounter, beating Hyderabad in the Super Over. Kolkata and Punjab will fight it out today to seal a place for the next round. Namaskar and welcome to the news. Our top story is the Cyclone Foni, and it's an extremely severe cyclonic storm. Foni made landfall in Puri and the Odisha coast, triggering heavy rainfall coupled with high velocity winds and speeds of about 175 kilometers per hour in vast areas. So the large areas in the seaside pilgrim town of Puri and other areas are submerged with water as heavy rains have battered the entire coastal belt of the state. Several trees too were uprooted, thatched structures were destroyed, and some places including Bhubaneswar have been hit. So Puri and neighbouring areas are experiencing winds with a speed, as we said, of about 175 kilometers per hour, which may go up to 200 kilometers per hour under the impact of the cyclone. High velocity wind speed and wind has swept across the several coastal districts. This is like Ganjam, also Puri, Khurda and Gajapati. After the landfall, the system is very likely to continue to move north-northeastwards and then weaken gradually and emerge into the Gangetic West Bengal as a severe cyclonic storm with wind speeds of about 90 to 100 kilometers, gusting to about 115 kilometers per hour by early morning of the 4th of May.
आने वाले वक्त में ये कम्प्लीटली नॉर्थ ईस्ट दिशा में जाएगा। कल अर्ली आवर्स में ये वेस्ट बंगाल के ऊपर एक सीवियर साइक्लोन स्टॉर्म में परिणत होकर रहेगा, केंद्रीभूत होगा, और कल शाम को यानी 4 तारीख शाम को ये फिर दुर्बल होकर एक डीप डिप्रेशन बने के बांग्लादेश की तरफ मूव कर जाएगा। इसके साथ साथ असम, मेघालय, नागालैंड, मणिपुर, मिजोरम एरिया में, मणिपुर एरिया में हम लोग हैवी टू वेरी हेवी रेनफॉल 4 तारीख और 5 तारीख को एक्सपेक्ट कर रहे हैं कुछ इलाके में, उनको भी हम वार्निंग जारी किए हैं।
And nearly 11 lakh people have been evacuated from vulnerable and low-lying areas of at least 11 coastal districts. The evacuees have been accommodated in over 4,000 shelters, including 880 specially designed cyclone centers. Ganjam and Puri evacuated more than 3 lakh and 1.3 lakh people respectively to safer shelters. And about 5,000 kitchens also started operating to serve people in these shelters. Schools have been ordered to be closed and people have been asked to move to safer places. As the Cyclone Foni headed towards the eastern coast, the Indian Coast Guard has positioned about 34 disaster relief teams at different places and have deployed 4 ships also to handle any exigency. The Army and the Air Force units in the 3 states have also been put on standby. Surveillance aircraft and helicopters are carrying out serial surveillance along the eastern coast. After landfall, the impact is likely to reduce and it is likely to move towards West Bengal coast. The NDRF has pre-positioned 54 teams which are equipped with boats, tree cutters and telecom equipments in 5 states and has kept 31 teams on standby. The Ministry of Home Affairs has also launched a new helpline number 938. Meanwhile, the Airports Authority of India has issued an alert to all coastal airports to take precautionary measures in view of the cyclonic storm Foni. The Airports Authority of India today revised the closure timing for the flights, and as per the revised timing, no flight to and from Kolkata Airport will operate from 3 p.m. today to about 8 a.m. tomorrow. Our correspondent Tapas Bhattacharya talked to the Executive Officer Paradeep Municipality, Dilip Mohanty, who spoke about various measures being taken for the relief and rescue operations.
Joining me is Dilip Mohanty, who is the administrative officer in the Paradeep area, and he is leading the rescue operation at this particular time. Mr. Mohanty, can you tell me what are the problems that you are facing while doing your work?
As per the instruction of the government, HOD department and state administration and the district administration, Jagatsinghpur, we are preventing the local people, those are coming from the town, they should not go inside of the sea beach corridor because now it is a dangerous zone. So we are also preventing through our NDRF team. They are in the backside. You just see that these people, local, these NDRF people are also preventing through the miking and the siren. Okay.
Right. Sir, also, how many shelter homes have you guys got here, and how many people are currently in those shelter homes?
Now the 13 numbers of shelter, cyclone shelters are established in the Paradeep municipality area. As per the instruction of the district administration, we are evacuated more than 10,000 people in, and they are now residing in the 13 number of cyclone center.
Or apart from that, sir, is there any provision from the administration to provide them food and other amenities?
Yes, as per the administration instruction, we have already provided the cooked food and dry food, drinking water and other medicine also. We are also rescuing one 4-day child. They are now that the child and mother, latter mother, are residing in our municipal office. Some of the pregnant mothers, those are residing in the slums, they are shifted to the medical for their safety delivery.
Thank you so much. So that was Mr. Mohanty is telling us the necessary steps that has been taken to prevent any mishappening during this cyclone. With cameraman Sanjeev, this is Tapas Bhattacharya, DD News, Paradeep.
And Ani Brato is now joining us from Kolkata with an update on the phone line. Well, Ani Brato, the cyclone is only likely to hit tomorrow, Kolkata, but what preemptive measures have been taken, and hopefully by then the cyclone would have significantly weakened?
Yeah, Mark, as you know, several precautionary measures have been taken. An NDRF team has been kept ready. 6 NDRF teams are there who have been pressed into service, and 10 of them are on standby. And meanwhile, you know, coastline along Digha is facing the windy situations, and intermittent rain is happening to take place there over this place and all other adjoining areas. And the travelers who are there, particularly who are visiting the Digha, have been given deadline 3 p.m. today to leave the place. And special trains have been sent there, and bus also been sent there to bring them back to their home. And meanwhile, one recent development has taken place here in Kolkata Airport. All the air services will stand cancelled from 3 p.m. Today till 8 a.m. tomorrow. And it's likely that 200 flights will stand cancelled, and it will be rescheduled as the airport authority has said. Meanwhile, Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee is stationing in Kharagpur, that is in West Midnapur district, and keeping a watch over the overall development. And all schools, the government-run school and the government-aided schools have been declared summer vacation. And you know, in Kolkata particularly, where this super cyclone Foni will gush around, say, 100 to 110 kilometers per hour speed, and several precautionary measures have been taken. Kolkata Corporation has given a standing instruction to remove all the hoardings by 3 p.m. tomorrow, and the work is on full swing to remove all these things. And
right.
Another thing is that Kolkata witnessed, you know, incessant rainfall for the last 3 hours. Now it has come to it's drizzling now at this point
Yes.
of time. As you know, this super cyclone Foni will sneak around the coastal belt. So 6 districts in West Bengal has been given alert. East Midnapur, West Midnapur district, and Howrah, Hooghly, and along with Kolkata and South 24 Pargana. So all precautions have been made. So
Yes.
the state administration is running, this helpline from this state secretariat Navanno, along with coordinations with all these districts, and the engineers have been particularly pressed into service. They are on 24/7 service, and West Bengal State Electricity Board, they have also been asked to be on 24 service because
Yes.
this meteorological
Anil Brother.
department has given alert that all the thatched houses along this coastal belt and in the Kacha houses will be dashed to the ground if this super cyclone blows over this area.
Right, you did mention, Anibrata, that it's already started raining in the region. Are we seeing any, the winds are also important, because really that is the danger is caused by the intensity of the winds and the speed with which the rain falls. So what is the kind of ground reading now, as of now? Because, I mean, it must be touching let's see, the periphery of the cyclone must actually already be influencing Kolkata, that means.
Yeah, certainly. The sky is overcast, this gloomy situation is there. But the thing is that a windy situation is prevailing. Temperature has receded to a large extent, but precipitation is measured around 94%. As it has been said that it will hit midnight in West Bengal, but it is presumed that it may come much earlier. So they are they're keeping all the precautionary measures ready to avoid any untoward situation that may be the effect of this thing. The basic objective of the state government is that to avoid any loss of life. That is what they are they're trying to fulfill.
Right, and now you did mention one important thing about all hoardings being removed in the city, and that is being done immediately. How much, what kind of work goes into this? Because these are, I mean, one would presume that Kolkata must be having quite a few hoardings.
Yeah, Kolkata is filled with billboards and hoardings all around. You will find if you happen to visit Kolkata, and it's surrounded all around this city. So Calcutta Corporation has given given this instruction to remove all these hoardings, and the work is on full swing to remove all these hoardings by 3 p.m. today.
Right. Any other further details that residents of Kolkata should know? I mean, some do's and don'ts immediately.
And Chief Minister fervently requested each and everyone, if they do not have any emergency service, they remain indoors and not to venture outside. And Chief Minister also given holiday to the teachers also for today and tomorrow. And she is saying again and again not to be panicky, but people are indeed panicky because what they have witnessed when this super cyclone landfall had taken place early 9 a.m. in the Puri coast, that they're seeing, and they're glued to the TV screen each and every time. Because they have, earlier in 2009 when Ayla struck, and tales of devastations have taken place everywhere. It cost 20 lives, and lakhs of people are affected by it. So the state government is taking all measures, but people are are on tiptoe to face the situation, whatever.
A thought comes to mind because we are showing visuals of Odisha, and there are some buffaloes that are also moving. The thought also of animals and how they can be protected at a point like this. Has anything really been done to save the animals in the region?
This agriculture department has asked the farmers to harvest their crops by 3 p.m. today and to take them to the grind mill. But again, the animal husbandry department have taken all measures to vacate these particular places where it may be affected by this this landfall of this Foni. But you know what it will actually take place, no one knows. But people is also counting this eventuality, and this Foni actually it means this snake, and it's snaking all around, snaking along the coastal belt. That is the major cause of concern. So what will happen,
Yes,
no one
Anibrata.
knows. But counting the eventuality, all precautionary measures have been taken. Mark.
Thanks very much. Anibrata Bhattacharya joining us from Kolkata with an update on the precautionary measures being taken there because the cyclone is moving in that direction. Moving on then, in Jammu and Kashmir, the death toll has reached 2 as another unidentified terrorist was killed in an ongoing counter-insurgency, counter-terrorism operation in Imam Sahib area of South Kashmir's Shopian district. The operation was launched early in the morning. An army jawan was also injured in the initial phase of the gunfight in the area. Meanwhile, mobile internet services have been snapped in South Kashmir areas. Also, the situation in the area is reported to be tense. The campaigning is in full swing for the remaining phases of the Lok Sabha polls. Prime Minister Narendra Modi is scheduled to address a public meeting in Pratapgarh in Uttar Pradesh, as well as address poll rallies in Bikaner, in Sikar and Hindao in Rajasthan to support BJP candidates. The Congress chief Rahul Gandhi will also be addressing public rallies in Rewa in Madhya Pradesh and Bharatpur in Rajasthan. While the Delhi Chief Minister, the Aam Aadmi Party convener Arvind Kejriwal will be addressing a rally in Karawal Nagar, which is and seeking support, of course, for the Aam Aadmi Party candidate. This is in northeast Delhi. That's the candidate's name is Dilip Pandey. While the BJP chief Amit Shah cancelled all his 3 rallies in Jharkhand today due to bad weather conditions in the state. And the Election Commission has given a clean chit to the Prime Minister with regard to a complaint concerning alleged poll violation of the Model Code of Conduct, that is, in a speech in Barmer in Rajasthan. In a statement, the Commission said the matter has been examined in detail, and as per the certified copy sent to the returning officer of Barmer Parliamentary Constituency, it said that the Commission is of the considered view that in this matter no such violation is attracted. The Election Commission has also given a clean chit to the Congress President Rahul Gandhi in a complaint concerning alleged violation of the Model Code of Conduct in a speech in Sihora in Madhya Pradesh. Meanwhile, the Election Commission of India on Thursday issued a notice to the Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath for his remarks at a rally in Sampal in Uttar Pradesh on April 19. The EC has asked the UP Chief Minister for a reply on the notice in the next 24 hours. The Election Commission said that the Commission is prima facie of the opinion that you have violated provisions of the Model Code of Conduct by making the impugned statements. Therefore, the Commission, after considering the available material and extant instructions on the matter, has decided to provide you an opportunity to explain your stand regarding the statement. Now, your explanation should be submitted within 24 hours, unquote. Well, the World Press Freedom Day, it's being celebrated today, and the day was proclaimed by the UN General Assembly in December of 1993 following the recommendation of UNESCO's General Conference. It is an opportunity to celebrate the fundamental principles of press freedom, assess the state of press freedom throughout the world, defend the media from attacks on their independence, and pay tribute to journalists who have lost their lives in the line of duty. The theme of World Press Freedom Day this year is Media or Democracy, Journalism and Elections in Times of Disinformation. The theme discusses current challenges faced by the media and elections and its potential to support peace and reconciliation process. Pakistan has issued an order, this is an official order, to freeze the assets and impose travel ban on Jaish-e-Mohammed chief Masood Azhar after the United Nations had declared him a global terrorist. The government directed officials to take actions as appropriate for the implementation of sanctions against the JEM chief, according to the notification. Azhar is also banned from selling or purchasing of arms and ammunition. The international community has wholeheartedly welcomed the JEM chief Masood Azhar's being declared a global terrorist. UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres' spokesman expressed the hope that all member states would abide by the decisions of the Sanctions Committee, including an arms embargo, asset freeze and travel ban. Indonesia had chaired that Sanctions Committee meeting, and the Indonesian envoy to the United Nations said that the sanctity and credibility of the UN Security Council's Sanctions Committee have been preserved while blacklisting Masood Azhar. Also, the U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo tweeted, "Congrats to our teams at the USNU for their work at negotiating JEM Masood Azhar's UN designation as a terrorist. This long-awaited action is a victory for American diplomacy and the international community against terrorism and an important step towards peace in South Asia." Some sports news. Kings 11 Punjab will be taking on the Kolkata Knight Riders in the IPL 2019 clash that is pivotal for both sides, their chances to make the playoffs, that is. Both teams have identical scores heading into the encounter, having played 12 games each. They have won 5 and have lost 7. Whoever loses this match will be out of the tournament. But Kings 11 Punjab and KKR started the tournament with wins before a few losses struck a blow to their chances of finishing in the top 4. And Manish Pandey's valiant knock wasn't enough for the Sunrisers Hyderabad as they went down in a super over to Mumbai Indians at the Wankhede Stadium on Thursday. The win propelled the Rohit Sharma-led Mumbai to the second position in the Indian Premier League points table and confirmed their spot in the playoffs. Opting to bat, Mumbai Indians scored 162 for 5 in the allotted 20 overs and then saw Hyderabad end their innings at the same score. Needing 9 to win in the super over, Hardik Pandya hammered Rashid Khan for a 6-over long off in the first ball, and then Kieran Pollard took the side home with 3 balls to spare. Arsenal's Alexandre Lacazette has scored twice in the first half, and the fellow striker Pierre-Emerick snatched a last-gasp third goal to secure a 3-1 win for Valencia in the first leg of the Europa League semi-final on Thursday. Motkar Diakhaby earlier headed in and gave Valencia the lead and also a precious away goal, but the Frenchman Lacazette bagged a double before half-time, and then they settled the jitters at the Emirates. At 2-1 with the clock showing 90 minutes, the semi-final was precariously balanced for the return of the Mestalla next week. But then the volley means that Arsenal will head to Spain as favourites to reach the final in Baku. And let's take you live now to Hindon in Rajasthan. The Prime Minister is addressing a public rally there.
भारतीय नौसेना, थल सेना पूरी मुस्तैदी के साथ प्रशासन के साथ जुटी हुई है। मैं चक्रवात प्रभावित राज्य सरकारों को और वहां के लोगों को भरोसा देना चाहता हूं कि पूरा देश, केंद्र सरकार संकट के इस समय में हमारे उन सभी साथियों के साथ है, उन सभी परिवारों के साथ है, उन सभी राज्य सरकारों के साथ है जहां चक्रवात की आपदा आई है। साथियों, बड़ी से बड़ी मुश्किल में हम सभी भारतीयों का एकजुट होकर मुकाबला करना एक भारत श्रेष्ठ भारत की ही पहचान है। भाइयों और बहनों, 5 वर्ष पहले आप सभी ने, पूरे देश ने, राजस्थान ने एक भरोसे के साथ अपने इस सेवक को देश के लिए काम करने का अवसर दिया था। राष्ट्रवाद से ओतप्रोत इस माटी के एक एक जन ने ये सोचकर सभी की सभी सीटें भाजपा को दी थी कि देश की धाक दुनिया में हो। आपकी उम्मीदों पर आज ये सेवक, मैं जरा आपसे पूछना चाहता हूं, जवाब देंगे? सबके सब जवाब देंगे? वहां भी जवाब देंगे, उधर से भी जवाब आएगा। आपने मुझे 25 की 25 सीटें दी थी। ये राजस्थान का प्यार कम नहीं है भाई, गजब प्यार किया आपने। इस सेवक पे आपने भरोसा किया, लेकिन आज 5 साल हो गए तो आपका हक बनता है और मेरी जिम्मेवारी बनती है। आप मुझे बताइए, क्या ये आपका सेवक आपकी उम्मीदों पर खरा उतरा कि नहीं उतरा? आपको संतोष है? आप खुश हैं? पहले से ज्यादा आशीर्वाद मिलेगा? पूरी ताकत से मिलेगा? आज पूरी दुनिया भारत की आवाज सुन रही है कि नहीं सुन रही? दुनिया में भारत का डंका बज रहा है कि नहीं बज रहा है? आप खुश हैं? साथियों, अभी 2 दिन पहले ही भारत के बहुत बड़े दुश्मन आतंकवादियों का सरगना मसूद अजहर को दुनिया की सबसे बड़ी संस्था ने अंतर्राष्ट्रीय आतंकित घोषित किया है। पाकिस्तान में बैठा आतंकियों का ये आका कई वर्षों से भारत को घाव पर घाव दे रहा था। मेरे राजस्थान की अनेक वीर माताओं ने अपने वीर बेटे खोए, राजस्थान के अनेक सपूत शहीद हुए इन आतंकियों के पीठ पर घाव करने के कारण। लेकिन अब इस आतंकी का पाकिस्तान में मौज करना मुश्किल हो गया है। साथियों, सर्जिकल स्ट्राइक, एयर स्ट्राइक और उसके बाद ये तीसरी पाकिस्तान के मंसूबों पर, आतंकवादियों के मंसूबों पर, आतंकवादियों के सरगना पर ये तीसरी बड़ी अंतर्राष्ट्रीय स्ट्राइक हुई है।
And that was the Prime Minister there addressing an election rally in Hindon, which is in Rajasthan. It's an assembly constituency part of the Karoli Dholpur Lok Sabha seat, which goes to the polls on May 6. Thanks very much for watching. Namaskar.